Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Vandy head coach before the game. His quarterback has had such great composure and poise all week. He knows there is history on the line today, but he's trying not to think about it. He wants to get the win for his team, to perform well, not turn the ball over. But I have no doubt when they get to the red zone, that's going to be on the play caller's mind. Can they get their quarterback the history record for most passing touchdowns in a career? We'll see how those play calls shake out down in the red zone. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. The Longhorns offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. Man, was he locked in last time out. Completed better than 70% and threw for more than 350 yards. Quick give. It's Cox. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Turns out it's Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Throwing, Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
Man, that is exactly the opposite of what this offense talked about. They talked about staying ahead of the chains with us in meetings and making sure they stay on schedule. And the first play, not very good protection, a big loss, and now immediately, Palmer, in a predictable passing situation.
That is such a gut punch for the offense, especially the play caller. Because you know it, David. He's already scripted the first 10 plays. They've been practicing those all week long. You take a sack on the opening play, it completely blows up your script. That's a great job by the defense, sending a very clear message. You got to block us, and right now you can't do it.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Rolls right. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Commodores! First score of the game goes up.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he tacked on the extra point. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running inside, it's Cox. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Delayed handoff. It's Cox. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early. The turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Hand it to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it, David?
Intercepted, and that total goes to 6.
And what a play by the... He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cox. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. In the backfield, it's Bishop. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Drops back on first down. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
That's caught. It's Coleman Williams. At the 45 on his way. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Turns it upfield. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorns! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Changing the routes with his receiver. 3rd down from the gun. Williams makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back, and he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Here's Williams to throw. He'll pull it down. Did the work himself. They'll chase him out of bounds after a nice pickup on the play.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Williams will pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Here comes the Texas offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Fresh center downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. Really nice pickup. As they get it to the 36, it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The give on the counter. Turning it on!
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it behind the line. It's Bishop. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to pass. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Longhorn. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Williams. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown, and a chance on this drive to even the score. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. Williams looking for a man. Under pressure and down. He It's at the 33.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his second sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the second time today.
Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on down and distances. See how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Red pass, it's complete. picks up the first down. And the Commodores, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Left side is Dixon. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. The Commodores headed quickly to the line.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is going to run it and you still can't stop them. And I think if I'm this offense here, I'm finding other ways and other run schemes to just keep giving this guy the football because he is cruising through this defense now.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Williams still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Second down, gonna throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Bishop. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first. Out wide right, it's Cox. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 2nd and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his target. He's stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Throwing, Williams. He's going to let it go. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Williams will pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's Williams to throw. Looking for a huge play. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Just gets rid of that one.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
Williams from the gun on third down. He's going to take off. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Look out! Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing. You're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start.
Makes the grab in their space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And this can happen on those third and shorts, man. A lot of times, everybody expecting run, ball out, receiver making the play. That's all you got to do, man. Break a few tackles. All of a sudden, you turn a quick throw into a big gain, and that's a big third.
He is in! Touchdown doors! The extra point here would tie the game. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. From the gun, it's Cox. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out wide left, it's Ncaa27. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. He's going to take a shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Williams looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Commodores peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. And the Commodores are marching down the field. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Carr. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Trying to run, it's Carr. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Rush is on. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it moving. It's Carr. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Got it! Touchdown, Vanderbilt! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. Extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Cox. Got room at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The pull and throw off the RPO. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, gonna throw it. Caught, it's Townsend. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Pushes ahead. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Off-play action. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
3rd down from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pressure going right. Complete downfield. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside, it's Carr. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right side, it's Townsend. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They're all over him. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, checking in from the Vanderbilt sideline. That quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high fives from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But, guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's got it. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Williams. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. The throw. He caught it.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the double.
He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on fourth down. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. A really nice run from deep in his own territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. Drops back on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's a big throw by this young man. Like, listen, late in the football game, you've got to make plays. He's been a little bit up and down, but they got to give him the rock. They're going to trust him. Let's see what he can do late in this football game.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw.
Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Texas! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Finds his man on the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Hauls it in. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Throwing, Williams. Got him quickly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. It's Williams again. Buying time to his right. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Defense. It's game and style. Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
I just love.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.